beaching report has been published. 5,000 miles of railway and over 2,000 stations are to be closed. For all of us, some of those 2,000 names have a special meaning. Tonight, we record a few of them.
They're closing the stations that echo with our history. Richmond and New Bolingbroke and Walsingham, Wellington and Auchinleck and Robin Hood's Bay, Marston Magna and Edge Hill and Culloden Moor. Today, these stations are small and remote and unprofitable. But 100 years ago, they were the threads that bound a nation together.
The witches were flying, making dead man's time.
Good morning, everybody. I am on the old Horncastle to Woodhall Spa train tracks, and this is the start of a new project over the next few months. Mainly in the summer and spring, I am going to recount some of the old Lincoln train stations. I'm going to do Lincoln to Boston, Bardney to Louth, and that little bit Coningsby to Little Steeping. Now, this stretch, Horncastle to Woodhall Spa, is not very long, so I'm just going to walk it. Most of it will be on bike, and I will stop at the little stations and I will show you what's left of them and tell you a little bit of history about them all. And also, if there's some weird stuff on the trail, I will show you those. No idea why there's a boat here. Ah, Viking connection. But yeah, we are currently Horncastle to Woodhall Spa. It was one of the last little bits of add-ons that they did for the line. It was opened in 1854 and closed to the public in 1955. So the intro about it being one of the Beeching's cuts, little bit of creative license. Woodhall Spa, which is back that way, I'm walking Woodhall Spa to Horncastle, Horncastle back to Woodhall Spa. It's longer than I thought. I'll show you Horncastle station, Woodhall Spa station. Not a lot left of either, but I'll use some before and after pictures. But this is the old line that we're on. I hope you enjoy. The old station would have been here, where Bush Tyres is, and this is one of the old gates for the railway. And the station would have been here, no longer there. And if you do want to do the walk, it starts here. The line would have run just alongside us, And I'll skip a second. Oh, this would have been the old train yard, and the train would have come out. Still all the old train yard. There's nothing to see from what was the train yard. But it would have come out here, and this is the old. So it would have come out of this little cross junction, came down here, and this is all the train track now, all the way back to Woodhall Spa. Well, if you're a little bit disappointed about what there was to see at Horncastle train station, be thankful you've not just walked 7 miles to see that. I knew there was not a lot left. I'll put some pictures and video of the old granary that would have been there at the time. It was even hard to match up about where the station would have been. So this station would have closed in 1954. It was opened in 1855, and you got to think, well, this was just an add-on. Horncastle was important for agriculture, and they would deliver lots of coal, etc., from Horncastle to the villages. So there's a big petition to get the train there, and it was rejected a few times. And what swayed it was Horncastle was once home to a very famous horse fair, one of the biggest in the whole of the UK, and that was in danger of being taken away because other horse fairs were just easier to get to. Now, this horse fair was so big, and I'll put some pictures up of horses at the train station there, and it would attract entertainers, it would attract rich, the famous, it would attract prostitutes. Horncastle just became like a little hive of activity when this horse fair was going on. It was very big. And the last point on it, well, two more, it was still used, this line that we're on, this is all the old train line, it would have been used for goods. There was a goods line until 1971, and then it was closed, but it was closed to the public in 1954. You've also got to realise that the only way to get to Woodhall Junction from here before the train was horse and carriage, and that would take 5 hours. When the train came, it would take 23 minutes. Yikes. So I'll show you a few more bits on the walk back. 7 mile walk back. Overestimated how far this was. And I will probably next see you at Woodhall Spa station. If you do want to do this walk, just keep in mind that the train tracks do stop here. It would have continued straight down there, you do just need to turn right and take up the Viking path, and I will show you A, where to take for the Viking path, and B, where it brings you out so you can see the train tracks again. And if you just, so it's only like 200 yards if that up there, you just come down here, boop, and this is now the Viking way, and we just need to leave the train tracks for about a mile, and I will show you where it joins back. So that's where the train tracks originally came from, and they shoot back the way we're just about to walk. If you are walking from Woodhall Spa and back Horncastle Woodhall Spa, it's 14 miles. Bring water. I haven't brought any, but yeah, you've got to just use the Viking way that side. And now when you walk down here, and the rest of your walk back will be train tracks. As we are on the approach into Woodhall Spa station, I'll tell you a little bit about it. Woodhall Spa was a tiny little hamlet, and in 1811 John Parkinson was digging just in this area looking for coal, and he dug and he found a spring, and Woodhall Spa became an extremely popular and luxurious spa town. This is all the old train track, of course, and the train line was put partly in Woodhall Spa, partly for that. Where we get off, the road that leads up here is called Spa Road, and that would have led to the old spa baths. And I'll put up a picture of the spa baths. They are still there, they're being refurbed at the moment. I would go in and show you. There's some urban explorers go in because the old pool is there and the old steam rooms and stuff. There's not a lot left, but the pool is still there. And Woodhall Spa have become very popular amongst the rich and people needing treatment. There's lots of stories of people getting off the station, which we're basically approaching now, with lots of weird ailments, going to the spa resort for some TLC. And there's quite a lot of postcards and stuff, which I'll put little pictures up. But when we get to the station, I'll get back to you. And this is where the station was, and Spa Road is literally just behind those houses there. So you'd get off the station. I imagine there is a footbridge in the picture I'm going to show. Footbridge, go over there, Spa Road, you're at the spa. Woodhall Spa's kept a lot of its Victorian feel. It's a very quaint village, well worth a visit if you're in Lincoln. But this is the end of the video, so please give it a like. It'll probably end up being a short video. It's been the longest to make. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, bye.